This time, we're talking about a psychopathic serial killer active in England. Nathan, a tattoo artist, has just woken up. He then goes to a room to clean up the traces of last night's murder. A little later, Nathan heads to his tattoo studio, which has already been visited by his loyal customer, Mia. They've become close because Mia frequently visits. For this beautiful customer, Nathan wants to invite her to dinner. Although she initially refused because she already has a boyfriend, Mia eventually agrees due to Nathan's smooth persuasion. After dinner, Nathan drives Mia home. But we don't know yet if Mia is taken back to her home, to Nathan's, or perhaps returned forever to God. The scene shifts to a YouTuber named Jack. To celebrate his 500 subscribers, Jack buys a mystery box from the dark web for his viewers. Upon opening it, he finds a doll with its hands and feet replaced, and photos of two women with their faces crossed out. More extreme, Jack discovers something that forces him to cancel the review. Elsewhere, a female police officer named Eva successfully exposes a drug trafficking case in an unusual way. This time, her boss, Jordan, tasks her with uncovering the disappearance of girls over the last 3 months. They get a lead from a YouTuber's report about the discovery of human skin and a flash drive containing videos of the skin being flayed, which were sold on the dark web. Jordan suspects the two are related. Armed with this clue, Eva begins to trace all leads and methods to gather information. Eva concludes that the seller of human skin is a tattoo artist. Eva arrives at Nathan's tattoo studio. There, she asks Nathan to create a tattoo by scarification, which involves making tattoos with scar-like marks on her skin. Perhaps Eva's intention is to delve deeper into her role as a tattoo enthusiast so that Nathan doesn't suspect he is being targeted. The tattooing process is finished, and Eva leaves the place. Nathan, the psychopath, is tempted to eat the remains of Eva's skin. However, he restrains himself and stores the skin in a cooler. It turns out, Nathan has a collection of his customers' leftover skins there. He also keeps meat from his murder victims, which he consumes as his daily meals. A few days later, Nathan attends a tattoo convention and accidentally meets Eva. They get to know each other and gradually become closer, until Eva successfully grabs Nathan's attention to target her. After returning home, Nathan heads straight to his secret room. Entering with music playing and dancing like he's overjoyed, we see that Mia, surprisingly still alive, is held captive. Poor Mia is slowly executed until she finally dies. To eliminate the traces very neatly, the remains of the victim are fed to his pets. There are many reptiles there, and his favorite pet is a crocodile named Stanley. The next day, a woman comes in asking for a tattoo design similar to Mia's. It turns out she is Mia's best friend, searching for her whereabouts. Hearing this, Nathan's killing obsession resurfaces. He charms the woman into letting him drive her home. Nathan takes her to the execution room and shows her a Tupperware container filled with Mia's meat. Not only that, but Nathan also stuffs Mia's meat into the woman's mouth before finally executing her. Shortly afterward, Nathan calls Eva and invites her to have dinner together. They agree to eat at Eva's place. Meanwhile, YouTuber Jack buys another mystery box to celebrate his 10,000 subscribers. But this time, inside the mystery box, Jack finds a heart containing a flash drive. After playing the video on the flash drive, it seems we recognize someone who always wears that type of shirt. Nathan arrives at Eva's house with a plastic bag full of meat. Eva shares that she's a vegetarian, possibly because she fears Nathan might cook human meat for her. However, Nathan insists that Eva try his homemade meat. This annoys Eva, and she rejects Nathan's offer. Suddenly, Nathan accidentally spills a drink on Eva's clothes. Eva doesn't make a big deal out of it and goes to her room to change. Unexpectedly, Nathan follows her and offers Mia's clothes for Eva to wear. Eva refuses and, to divert Nathan's attention, she invites him to play a game together. The next day, when Nathan wakes up, he trips over Eva's bag. Curiosity drives him to check its contents, and he's shocked to discover from an ID card that Eva is a police officer. Without hesitation, Nathan leaves Eva's house immediately. Eva also realizes that Nathan has checked her bag and knows her true identity. She quickly follows Nathan to a shopping center and keeps tailing him until they reach a room. After gathering that information, Eva immediately contacts Jordan. However, they still lack evidence and cannot search the place right away. Feeling desperate, Eva visits Nathan's studio. It turns out Nathan was only an intern there and had resigned that morning. Finding herself at a dead end, Eva decides to go home to clear her mind. However, when she arrives, the door is already open, and Eva finds a chain and lock typically used by Nathan. Eva realizes that Nathan intentionally left the lock for her to find and visit his secret room. Armed and carrying a gun, Eva goes to Nathan's hideout using that chain lock. After checking the entire room, she doesn't find any evidence of the missing women. However, Eva finds a clue in the form of a symbol, exactly like the tattoo Nathan gave her. Soon after, Eva discovers a corridor leading to Nathan's pet area. There, she finds Nathan and immediately points her gun at him. However, Nathan is also armed, resulting in a shootout that leaves Eva wounded. Eva then runs and hides in a room, which turns out to be a kitchen. She finds many Tupperware containers filled with meat, labeled with the names of missing women, including her own name on skin, which makes her feel nauseous. Despite this, Eva knows she must stay strong to escape from there. Eva kept running until she finally arrived in a room with a living victim named Sophie. Eva untied Sophie so they could escape. But suddenly, Nathan appeared and knocked Eva out. Now bound, Eva could do nothing but wait for Nathan to execute her. Luckily, the moment was interrupted by a knock on the outer door. It was Jordan, searching for Eva. However, after sweeping all the rooms, she couldn't find Eva and left the place. Nathan returned to his secret room to execute Eva and Sophie, but unfortunately, they were both gone. After searching, suddenly Eva stood in front of Nathan, making him laugh, unaware that Sophie was standing behind him and stabbed him in the neck. Like in other psychopath films, Nathan didn't die immediately. Instead, Nathan managed to kill Sophie. Eva, who tried to attack him, was also knocked out. Elsewhere, Jordan, who kept searching for Eva, was killed by Nathan in a hit and run. The next day, as Eva regained consciousness, she immediately tried to leave the place. Unfortunately, Nathan had locked all the exit doors, and Eva had to wait 15 hours until other police officers came to rescue her. However, the police couldn't find evidence linking Nathan to the disappearance of the girls, and he was only sentenced to 4 years in prison for reckless driving that resulted in Jordan's death. In prison, Nathan appeared relaxed while tattooing other inmates. 4 years later, Nathan was released and picked up by Jack, the YouTuber. In fact, Nathan and Jack are family members who both joined a cult and are one of the top leaders in that sect. The time came for them to perform a ritual. Unbeknownst to Nathan, Eva had been patiently infiltrating the sect with the symbol she had found earlier. Finally, her 4 years of waiting paid off with sweet revenge.